Hello and welcome. So today we're going to do something that's really cool and it's also really easy. And I think it's important to know that because the first time I did this I was intimidated and a little overwhelmed, but it's actually very, very easy. So I'm glad I'm making this tutorial to show you exactly how easy it is to get use a VPN client to get a Malaysian or any country, but we'll be going to Malaysia, to get a Malaysian IP address for our phone. So it looks like our phone is in Malaysia. We then can access the Malaysian Google Store and download Life Makeover. Like I said, it sounds intimidating, but it's actually quite easy. We're starting here because I want to take a look there at the bottom where it says BlueStacks and Nox Player. Those are emulators, and the gaming community, when they play a foreign game, are used to using BlueStacks or Nox Player. But unfortunately, from what I understand on the Life Makeover Discord server, what's the chatter there, that BlueStacks and Nox Player are not working outside of Malaysia or Singapore. So it looks like that if you want to play it as a foreigner, as you don't live in Malaysia or Singapore, that you have to use VPN. It's the only thing that will work. Also, we have download on the Apple App Store. This entire tutorial will be done actually on an Android. I don't know iPhone at all. I've never owned one, but I still think a lot of this information transfers to the iPhone. For example, how to download a VPN client and how to use a VPN client. Some of the details might be different, but I still think a lot of the information is still useful for iPhone users. All right, so we're going to head over to the outline for this video. So there are 4 steps that we're going to go over. First, we need our VPN client. We're going to go download it, create an account, and head over to Malaysia. Second, we need to create a throwaway Google account with Malaysia set as its home country, as the home country for that Google account. Do not use your normal main regular Google account because you can only change your home country once per year. So if you use your main Google account, your normal Google account, and change the country to Malaysia, you cannot change it back to your real country, your real home country for 1 year. So don't touch your main account. We're going to make a throwaway account. Third, we're going to go to the Malaysian Google Store and download the game. And fourth, we're going to do any cleanup that might be necessary. All right, we're going to talk about VPN clients first. If you noticed, I have 2 listed, TunnelBear and NordVPN. There are a lot of VPN clients to choose from. These 2 are listed because 1, TunnelBear, you can get 500 megabytes per month for free. So a lot of people on the Discord server, the Life Makeover Discord server, were discussing TunnelBear, using TunnelBear because they can use it for free to download the game. I have NordVPN listed because that is what I use. I've used it in the past. It's what I'm comfortable with, and it's what we're going to use for this tutorial. However, there is so much similarity between the 2 apps that you can easily take the NordVPN information and use it for TunnelBear, like just so easily. Like they both have maps. You click on the server you want, but we'll take a look at that here in a second. But we'll be using NordVPN for this tutorial. But if you're looking for a free option, TunnelBear is your choice. So we're going to start by going over to TunnelBear's website. Okay, so here we are on tunnelbear.com. I'll put the link in the description, but it is just tunnelbear.com. In the upper right-hand corner, the three bars, we're going to click on that. And then we want to select plans. We have 3 tabs, free, unlimited, and teams. And of course, we want the far left one, free. And then you see you get 500, I believe it's per month, 500 megabytes per month for free. We're going to click on try for free. I think it auto recognizes my phone is an Android. That is an assumption though, because I don't see the Play Store, the Apple Play Store, not Play Store, App Store as a choice. So I'm assuming, but it is an assumption, that if you're on an iPhone that you will get the Apple App Store pop up and not the Google Play Store. So we click on Google Play and it'll take us straight to the Google Play Store. That's where you would download and install it. Now I do want to take a look at the photos because we're about to go to NordVPN and I do want to show you how similar they are. So here is where there's Canada. Here we are in Asia and Japan. Here's Europe. And these are the different servers you can choose from to connect to. So you can decide which country you want to connect to. We're going to do all of this in NordVPN. I also like, if you look at the bottom, it says 1,487 megabytes remaining this month. So it also clearly keeps track of your, how much was it? 500? Oh, no. I guess it would say 500 megabytes remaining this month because you only get 500 megabytes. So maybe that upgrade button's all there. I've never used it. I just noticed that it does keep track of how much you've downloaded. So you can make sure that you don't go over your 500 megabytes if that's there in the free version. So I have not used this, but you'll see how similar the UI is to NordVPN. All right, after you have downloaded this and installed it, you would create an account. I've already done all of that with NordVPN. I've already installed it. I've already created an account. I've used it a few times. So we're gonna be pausing a lot during this video because I gotta make sure none of my credentials show. So I'm going to pause it and I'm going to launch NordVPN. Okay, so here we are in NordVPN. As you can see, I've already connected to Kuala Lumpur when I went and got the game. So we want to, let's get rid of that. Here's our map, just like was on TunnelBear. We're heading over to Asia. And we want to go to, where are we? Yeah, it's Australia. So we want to go to Southeast Asia. Let's zoom in. And there's Kuala Lumpur. I'm going to do quick connect, and I am now connected to Malaysia. My phone looks like it is in Malaysia. If you look in the upper right hand corner in the notification bar, you see that little key. It's letting me know that I'm connected to something, and if I pull the notification bar down, it'll tell me where I'm connected. I believe TunnelBear has the same thing in the notification bar to let you know if you're connected to a server in another country. But my phone is in Malaysia now. So let's go back and look at the notes. All right, so we've downloaded our VPN client, we've created an account, and we have VPN'd into Malaysia. So the next thing we need to do is create a throwaway Google account with Malaysia set as its home country. And the easiest way to do that is to be VPN'd into Malaysia already, and then when you create that throwaway Google account, it will automatically set Malaysia as the whole home country. So we have connected to Malaysia. Our phone, for all intents and purposes, is in Malaysia, and so now when we create that throwaway Google account, it will automatically set Malaysia as a home country. To do that, we are going to start at the Play Store. So I'm going to pause and launch the Play Store. Okay, so here we are on the Play Store. In the upper right hand corner, that is my main account, which has the USA set as its home country. So if you look in the notification bar, you see the key. We are connected to Malaysia. I have a Malaysian IP for my phone right now, but I'm still getting the US Play Store because my account has the US as its home country. So if I type in Life Makeover, it's not showing up because I'm on the US Play Store. So you need two things. You need to be tunneled into Malaysia, and you need a Google account that has Malaysia as its home country. So that's what we're about to do. You will click on your profile picture up in the upper right hand corner. I can't do that because it'll show you all my credentials. It'll show you all my information. So I'm going to have to pause for that. But what you want to do is click on the profile picture and click add another account. And that's what I'm going to do, but I have to do that with it paused. So I'm going to pause it. I'm going to click on my profile picture and I'm going to click add another account. Really quick, I should mention, when you click on your profile picture and it pops up, you'll have to click to the right of your account name. Click that drop down. There's a little, little arrow. Click on that and you get a drop down, and that's where add another account is. So I'm going to go click my profile picture, select the drop down next to the account and click add another account. Okay, we went through a checking info thing where I guess it was checking info, and then it brings me to this page. There at the bottom it says create account. So we're going to click on create account for myself, and then I'm just going to put my first name. I'm going to show you all this information. It's a complete throwaway account. I'm going to delete it as soon as this video is over. So it's just going to disappear. It's okay that y'all see all of this. So we click on, I'm just putting whatever. Oh, let's make me old enough for any questions. Rather not say. All right, and this can be whatever. I always put dot, like I have a dot Canada, because I went to the Canadian Play Store so I could get on the early access Shining Nikki server. So we're going to call this, what should we call it? We'll call it angel.malaysia. Does that sound good? Like I said, this is all going to disappear, so it doesn't really matter. Let's do Angel Life Makeover. Yeah, there we go. Because Angel tends to be gone. Like, it's a very popular name, which is understandable. It's a great name. So there's a lot of angels in the world. Okay, angellifemakeover.malaysia@gmail.com. Click on next. Okay, I'm just going to say, hello, friend. Like I said, it's okay that let's show the password. It's okay that y'all see this because I am going to go delete this account immediately. I've got to make sure I remember the account, though, and the password. Make sure I spell it right so I can log in and delete it. Okay, there we go. All right, here's asking if you want to add a phone number. You don't have to do that. There's skip. They've got that big, bold, yes, I'm in. Choose yes, I'm in. No. Just click skip over on the left, bottom left. You don't have to add a phone number. Okay, let me really take a click. There we go. So I can go and delete that. So don't forget, what was it again? All right, click on next. And then say, I agree to, you taking my firstborn or whatever that they're going to do. Okay, this goes on for about a minute. I'm going to pause it so we don't have to hang out for a minute watching this. But it takes about a minute to do this. And then it's going to kick us back to the Play Store. So when it unpauses, we'll be back at the Play Store. Okay, so it kicked us back to the Play Store. That took about a minute. If you look in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see it's still my main Google account, and this is still the US Play Store. If we type in Life Makeover, there's still no Life Makeover. I'm on the US Play Store. That's because you have to satisfy two requirements. One, your phone has to be in Malaysia. That's the VPN. And two, the Google account that you're using to get on the Play Store has to have Malaysia set as its home country. So the next thing we have to do is change the account from your main account to your new throwaway account that you just made. Like I said, make sure to make that throwaway account while you're VPN'd into Malaysia, so it'll automatically set Malaysia as your home country. I have to pause this. I cannot click on my profile picture while y'all are watching because it shows you all my information. So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to click on my profile picture and I'm going to switch it to my newly made throwaway account, Malaysian throwaway account. All right, if you look in the upper right-hand corner, and I can show you this. I'm going to click on the profile picture up in the upper right-hand corner. It just says A for Angel. And there you see we are on the new throwaway account. Also, if you notice, the Play Store changed. And that is because we're on the Malaysian Play Store. So easy, so cool. Just like I said. Oh my God, it's so cool. I love it so much. All right, so we're going to click on Life Makeover. And boom, there it is. Now it says play for me because I've already downloaded and installed it. For you, it should say install. But there it is. Oh my gosh, so cool. I just love this. I love technology. I love cool technology, and this is some cool technology. Also, it feels a little like, oh my gosh, it sounds intimidating because you get an IP for your phone. You move your phone like so it looks like it's in another country. It sounds intimidating, but it's actually very, very easy. All right, there's your game. Download it. Have fun. But we have a couple more things to do. We've done 2 of 3, so 2 of 4. Let's head back to the outline. Okay, so you have VPN into Malaysia, you've made your throwaway Google account. Now this last one is just in case you're having trouble getting on the Play Store, which has happened to me before. Getting onto the Malaysian Play Store, or getting onto wherever it is that you're tunneling into to get onto their Play Store. If you're having trouble getting onto the Malaysian Play Store, use the direct link. So let's head over to Life Makeover's web page for the Malaysian Singapore server. So this web page is only for the server, the Malaysian and Singapore server. So this is not for the global server. The information, all of the information on it only pertains to the Malaysian and Singapore server. So if you're wondering about global server information, this is the incorrect web page for that. But if you look down there at the bottom, get it on Google Play. Now, if I click on that, it's going to launch the game because I've already downloaded it. But if you click on that, it should take you directly, the link directly to the Google Play Store, to the download. And I've done that before when I was having trouble getting on the Malaysian Play Store, and that worked great for me. So if you're having trouble getting on the Malaysian Play Store, try using the direct link. Make sure that you're the account that you have is your throwaway Malaysian account, and make sure that you are tunneled into Malaysia when you click that direct link, and it should work. It worked for me. That's how I was able to get to it. All right, but now I can get in. I'm having no problem getting on the Malaysian Play Store. All right, we're almost done. We got step number 4, which is good because there's only 19% left on my battery. All right, let's wrap it up with number 4, cleanup. So a lot of the VPN clients require subscription services, which is annoying. So you have to know how to turn those off. For example, my NordVPN that I did, I just want 1 month, so I signed on for monthly, but I need to go turn it off or it's going to charge me next month. So if you signed up for a VPN client that the only way you could sign up for it was with a monthly subscription service, you need to turn that off. And like I said, I just signed up for the monthly one, like you could do a yearly one or whatever. I just did 1 month because I'm only going to be using it this month. But it's still going to automatically charge me next month if I don't go turn this off. To turn this off, you will be doing that from the Play Store. We're heading back to the Play Store. Okay, so I'm still in Malaysia, so I need to switch. So you need whatever account you use, Google account you use to sign up for the VPN client, that is the Google account that you need to be on. For example, I'm on my throwaway Malaysian account. If I go to subscriptions, payments and subscriptions, it won't be there. I have to go to my main account where I originally signed up for NordVPN. So I'm going to pause this and switch over to my main account. Okay, as soon as I switched over to my main account, it put me back in the US Play Store. So like I said, you have to have 2 requirements satisfied. You have to be in Malaysia, and your Google account has to have Malaysia as its home country. But anyways, it's kicked me back to the US Play Store because this account has the US as my home country, because that is my home country. So all right, so the next thing you would do is on the upper right hand corner where your profile is, your profile picture, you're going to click on that and you want to go to payments and subscriptions. So I'm going to pause this, and once again I can't show you that because it shows you all my information, but I'm going to click on my profile picture and select payments and subscriptions. Okay, when you select payment and subscriptions, you get to this screen, and there we want subscriptions. I'm going to click on subscriptions, and you can see all my subscriptions I have. We have expired ones at the bottom, but it's that last one, NordVPN. Now I can't actually select it because then it will show my information, but you would then select whatever subscription is that you want to cancel. And the next screen comes up. In the bottom right is a button that says cancel subscription. And that's how you would cancel your VPN client subscription if you had to sign up for a recurring monthly VPN client. And you, of course, want to turn that off. You've got whatever it is that you needed, and you need to turn that off. All right, so that covers everything. Hang on. It's paused. My baby just brought me food. Oh my God, it's good. It's salmon and broccoli. And damn, it looks good. Okay, all right, pay attention. I'm saying goodbye. Let's go look at something pretty while we say goodbye. Okay, we're gonna look at the Life Makeover wallpaper while I say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me. I love that so, so, so much. In fact, the reason I still have NordVPN up is I want to go to Japan and see if I can go to the Japanese Play Store and see if I can get the Japanese version of Shining Nikki and download that before I cancel the subscription. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me. Good luck. And I hope everybody, it goes smoothly for them as it did for this tutorial, so that they can get the game and play it if they'd like to. All right. Thank you so much for joining me and have a great week. And I will talk to you later. All right. Bye-bye.